And if you want, maybe we can skip this next fight for the time being. We might have a special guest for them.
You know, man, we actually finished breaking that one down already. So the next fight we're talking about is one I'm super excited for. We've got your boy Eryk Anders taking on the dentist Darren Stewart. And huge shout out to our guy Dan here, because we in fact do have a special guest here on the show this evening. Welcome to the chat, Eryk, your boy Anders. What is up, dude? How you doing today?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Not a whole lot, man. Breaking down some fights, talking about some sports betting, and my guy Dan hooked us up. We got you on the show. People may recall my now infamous TikTok about the fact that you'll never be the underdog to Darren Stewart ever again.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Dan's a homie, man. I've known Dan for a minute, so yeah. And man, it's an awesome TikTok too, man. Thank you for making that. It's funny.
Hey, I appreciate it anytime, man. I'm a big fan. I have been for a long time. And, I got to be honest. We talk sports betting here on the show, man. So we're looking for angles. And that last time, the line just made no sense. The fact that you were the underdog to this man, it made no sense to me. And I shouted out from the mountaintops that you were the right side, and I had a big plus 160 ticket in my pocket. And unfortunately, we all know how the fight ended. That was a bummer for everybody. And lo and behold, now you're a minus 145 favorite. So they all wisened up after seeing the first one.
Yeah, so sorry I fucked money up the first time, man. But, I messed a lot of people's money up. But at least you didn't lose any money. It's not like I, took an L or nothing. So at least your money was refunded, right? Unless it was on parlay.
It was a push, man. No sweat whatsoever. And hey, here on the show, we respect every single fighter that steps in that cage. So you shouldn't be thinking about the bettors holding tickets when you're in there, man. You just do your thing. And I want to ask you real quick, how's life been at Fight Ready? You're still hanging out there for the second camp, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. Just building on building on what I was building on from the last fight, just growing, progressing, and I think if you
Yo, I think you're muted, brother. We missed that last part you said.
Am I back?
Yep,
you're back.
Yep, he's gone again.
Okay, almost back. Oh no, what happened? We heard you loud and clear a second ago.
I was gonna say kick him out, jump him out, and jump him right back in. Everyone sit tight. 1 second. We're gonna try and get your boy back on the show here. I'm excited, man. This is freaking cool having Eryk Anders jump on the show.
Yeah, you like that? It's pretty
Hell
cool,
yeah,
right?
man. All right, there we go. We got him back. Can you hear us?
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know what happens every time I get a phone call. Like it never works after that. So whatever. I'm back now. I just continuing to grow on what I've. If you look at my Jocko pick to the first Darren Stewart fight, there's no denying the amount of progress that I've made in my skill level. So, man, just building and continuing to grow off that.
Absolutely, man. It was a night and day difference. Go ahead, Dan. What were you going to say?
Eryk, so here's the thing, man. We've talked about this privately, but for the fans, so something happens to these fighters that Fight Ready. Like, for example, you look at a guy like Henry Cejudo. He was always an A1 athlete. He goes to Fight Ready. He becomes a champ. You look at a guy like Patricio Pitbull, always a fantastic athlete, goes to Fight Ready, becomes a champ. You go to Fight Ready. You've always been a D1 athlete. You go to Fight Ready. All of a sudden, you're knocking out Darren Stewart in the first round. I don't give a shit what anyone said. You and Darren Stewart got into a fight. You knocked him out in the first round, despite what the results say. So what is it about them that's able to kind of just elevate y'all to that next level where you guys were already superior athletes, but now like there's something different about it. Like you look physically different, and you've already looked great all your fights. Like, so what's the secret sauce here, man?
Man, I think periodization. It's the first time in my career where I've had a strength and conditioning coach, like Coach Chad Ike. He's been all around. He coaches the Olympic Training Center. He's coached, NFL players, MLB players, hockey, football, you name it, he's done it. So he really knows what he's doing. And I've never done these kind of workouts before, ever. And, Eddie Chan, Santino DeFranco, it's kind of, I drilled so much that everything was second nature. Everything that happened in that fight, I had drilled over and over and over and over and over and over again. And as far as the striking goes, man, I've always just kind of been a brawler who just kind of moves forward, take one to give one kind of thing. But Eddie Chaw is like, he's made me understand range and distance and timing and stuff. So, I can play from further back and still be an effective striker. So it's it's a total package there.
And then the other thing I was curious about is because, look, you had a fantastic, despite the no contest, you had a fantastic showing, but every fight's different, right? Like, we can't just bank on one punch, him going down. Like, your mindset wise, you're feeling like, hey, this is going to be a 3-round war. If we catch him, we catch him. But you're ready for a brand new fight, regardless of what happened last time.
Yeah, I think especially fighting at 205, I think Darren will be a little bit more durable than he was the first time. So, prepare for 3 rounds at whatever pace, high pace, low pace, medium pace. I don't see this fight going 3 rounds though.
I'm glad you touched on that, man. I was going to ask you, I know it's probably something you're going to hear a lot this week, but with the fight being at 205 versus being at 185, you're already the bigger guy. I know you used to fight at 205. You've had some experience there. Where do you feel like that gives you an edge in this particular match?
I'll be more durable as well, I won't, like, cardio and things like that won't be in the back of my mind. I punch way, it's not night and day, but it's a very noticeable difference, my punching power at 205 than at 85. And I know that he thinks that he'll be the faster guy, but I think he's going to give up some speed at our weight class. So, I think I'll be able to bridge that gap a little bit easier.
Hell yeah, man. I love it. Well, I mentioned on the show already the TikTok I made there for you, man. What people may not know, though, is that I've already agreed that drinks are on me if you cash the ticket for us on Saturday. So, I'm going to have a bet on. I'm going to have a bet on for you, and I will absolutely own up to that. I'm a Arizona boy here myself, so hopefully we'll have something to cheers over by the time this thing is over on Saturday.
You're right here? You're right here?
Yeah. I'm stationed here in Arizona, man. So I'm in Phoenix, and would love to hold true to that and actually buy you a beer when you get your hand raised.
Hey, man, we'll be at the Golden Margarita after the fight. But after I fight, I plan on going to the arena and sitting down and watching the fight. So if you see me, I'm not picky on my beer, so it's whatever. But if I don't see you in the arena, make your way over to the Golden Margarita.
There you go. That's what's up. Thank you very much, my friend. Dan, was there anything else you wanted to ask our guy before we cut him loose?
Nah, Eryk, you're the man. Appreciate you stepping up on literally 5 minutes notice. We go way back since before you were in the UFC, and anytime you're in Atlanta, hit me up anytime, brother. Good to talk to you as always.
Hey, appreciate it, brother.
Thanks for coming on the podcast, Eryk. Appreciate you, man. Good luck on Saturday.
Have a good one. Yep.
Hell yeah. There you guys go. How'd you like that? Let me hear it in the chat.